Hi, back again. I just uh, had the same problem, unstable connection. But I just wanted to come back on to say thanks to the people that dropped in and had a bit of a chat. I decided to leave the last video up. Usually when they crash, I just remove them. But there was quite a bit at the beginning of that video that people who watch the replay might be interested in. So I'm going to leave it up and I'm going to see how this one goes. As soon as it goes unstable, I'm just going to stop it. Hi, Helen. How are you? How's Scotland? Still having problems with the live stream. Raining. That's unusual for Scotland, isn't it? So I've been having connection problems. The last live stream just crashed, so I just came back on, basically to say thanks to the people that dropped in. We'll see how long it is before this one goes. Thought it fixed the problem. It ran for an hour. It worked okay. Well, 59 minutes, and then it started to freeze. So I still don't know what the problem is. Changed a lot of things. Everything looks like it's running better than it ever was, but I'm still getting these problems, which is a bit irritating. So I'm working on a goldfish, Helen. Called it Goldie. Like all the goldfish I had when I was a kid. They were all called Goldie. Still got it. Sorry to hear that. Well, it is the season for it, I suppose. Yeah, I wasn't that good a couple of weeks ago. Did a self-test, corona self-test, but it was negative. So just put it down to flu. Must have been something like that. But that's gone, so I'm back to normal. So it was a cold, it wasn't corona. Yeah. Working on Diamond Dot's graceful landing. It's just cold. You've done home test as well. Yeah, some people were saying to me that the home tests aren't that reliable, but it didn't really matter what it was that I had. I couldn't work. It was just too achy and tired. Try to get this light to balance. The camera light struggles. When I turn this bright, the camera's trying to compensate. Yeah, probably about that. Yeah, it's not much fun when they drag like that. But thankfully you're on the mend. We don't have, I don't know what's happening in Scotland now, but we don't have any restrictions now. You don't have to wear a mask or anything like that. Everybody's free to go about. My brother said when he got COVID, it went positive. Right, okay. Yeah, it's just I've heard some people saying that the home tests aren't that reliable, but I don't know. I don't know how accurate they are. And I suppose it's how you take them. Do you do them right? Or are you reaching the right part with the little thingy? If you don't do that right, you might get a negative. I don't know. But we've opened up again. All the pubs are open, the bars are open, the nightclubs are open, cinemas, no wearing masks anywhere. Still getting a lot of new infections, but the thing is, the government are saying that the number of people going into hospital is very, very low, and they don't see any real justification in keeping things closed down. People are going to get it. Some people get worse symptoms than others, but very few end up in hospital because of it. So unless things start to change, it's basically business as usual. I think they reckon that eventually everybody is going to get it at some point anyway. But we're still trying to duck and dive, keep out the way, people. You've run out of two colours, though. Quite surprised. So Have you got in touch with Diamond Dots and asked them to send replacements? I was just talking about Diamond Dots in the last live. I've only done one from them, Winter Wonderland, and it's the shiniest diamond painting I have. Their drills are really shiny. Okay. I mean, I don't think it'd do any harm to contact them and just say that you got it as a present and you're missing these colours. Is there any chance? Because Diamond Dots colour coding is different from DMC. We were talking about it as well in the last one. But seemingly there is a converter that you can get so that if you know your Diamond Dots colour, there's an app or something that you can convert from Diamond Dots to DMC. Because, well, for me, I've only done one Diamond Dots. I've got tons of spare DMC colours, but very few Diamond Dots. How close the colour matches are, I have no idea. I would still get in touch with them and just say that you got it as a gift and you found out that you're missing 2 colours. See what they say. See, is there any chance you could send me the colours? But you need to know how many drills you need. But then if you no, I was going to say if you tell them which picture it is, but it won't make any difference because they won't know how many drills you need. I was just thinking maybe they'd just send you a pack. I would think it'd be easier to send you just a pack of drills rather than sending you 50 or whatever you need. Just a bag. There you go. I don't know. Hi, Carly. The last one crashed, so I still have issues. It ran for 59 minutes that time before it started to hamster. The only thing that I haven't tried now is changing the router. I've changed the channel on the router and I thought that was what had fixed it, because I found out we were on channel 5 and in our apartment complex 6 other people were on channel 5, so there was like 7 of us on the same channel. So I changed it to channel 8 and there was nobody on channel 8, so we have now got the best signal in the apartment complex. And I thought, that's it, that's what the problem's been, we're all fighting over the same signal. And turns out it wasn't that. Or maybe it was partly that, I don't know. But I got a fast Ethernet cable that's plugged in. I got a new laptop. I can't really think of much else to try. I contacted YouTube, spoke to them twice in chat, and then second one was very unhelpful. Filled in another thing. Yeah, well, nobody else is on channel 8, so and our speeds are just crazy fast. The download speed is 315 and upload speed is 187. Yeah, it still comes up, says unstable connection. So I don't know. Don't know what the problem is. I sent YouTube a message, so it wasn't like a chat thing, and I haven't had any reply from them. So I'm just trying to figure out what it could be. The only thing that I haven't done yet is the router, but I'm thinking, why am I changing that when our connections are so, like, the readings are so fast? So I don't know. The router isn't that old. I think it's maybe 2 years old. But we've got El Giganten, yeah, no replies is not nice. I mean, I know they're busy people, but yeah, I haven't had the best experience. The first time I contacted them in chat, the guy was really friendly and helpful. The second guy was the exact opposite. Just seemed to be in a hurry to get me off the line to get somebody else type thing. It was really obvious. Just sent me the checklist the first guy had sent me, exactly the same thing, even though I told him I'd tried everything. Just no interest. So what are you working on now, Carly? Have you started anything new since we last spoke? I feel as if I haven't been on for a long time, but it hasn't really been that long. It's just after doing 12 4-hour, for 12 4-hour shifts, 4 12-hour shifts. It feels as if I've been away from diamond painting forever. Yeah, it could be. I mean, my sister used to work in a call centre for British Telecom, actually. And she said that they had so many minutes busy editing a video. Oh, interesting. Yeah, she had so many seconds to answer a call and then so many minutes to talk to the person and be off and answer the next one type thing. She said it wasn't an easy job because some people needed more help than others, and you were always conscious of the time, and then your supervisor would pull you up if you were taking too long on a call, and you're trying to be friendly and nice to the customer, but you're taking too long because of that. So what are you editing, or is it a secret? Got a friend who works for HMRC. She gets reprimanded for helping customers get through multiple questions. She should only do one question. Hurry on. Yeah. Unboxing, kitting up. So have you got a channel, Carly? Oh, so you got some squares from Diamond Dots. Have you got the right colours though, Helen? Currently, did we talk about that before? It vaguely rings a bell. So this is going to be your big break into YouTube. Big silent break. So which company are you? No, don't tell me. Just let me know when the video's up. So I take it this is running okay just now, or it has been. I'm wondering if it's just something to do with the usage, because we're all linked to the same internet provider. Oh, it's a round that you're working on, okay. Yeah, I would try emailing them, Helen, and just say, I got this as a gift, and I've just found out that I'm missing colours. Not seen issues today. It crashed in the one that I just finished. I got that. What's it called? Oh, I forget the thing now. Unstable internet connection. We are trying to reconnect. And it froze. The video froze, and Welsh M said it was hamstering. So I just closed it when that started, and then just started this, basically saying thanks for dropping in. Had the problem again, but it was 59 minutes it ran before it did it. So I don't know if it's just going to be an intermittent thing. You weren't there when it crashed, so I can't blame you then. Oh, is that the excuse? But I wasn't there. I don't know. Maybe I just need to keep them shorter. See how it goes. I'm not going to be on much longer anyway, because I'm going to go and have some dinner. But it is irritating. You're in the middle of talking about something, then suddenly everything starts to freeze. But there was quite a bit at the beginning that I thought people might find interesting. So what I've been doing is when they crash, I'm just deleting them. But I'm going to leave that one and this one, even if it freezes. So more than half done. Looks better without the light though, like all diamond paintings. Not that you can notice much difference. But this is a 30 by 30, another small one. You're cooking and editing videos and listening to me at the same time. Typical women multitasking. So what's for dinner? Anything exciting? Does it involve remove packaging, pierce film lid, place in microwave for 5 minutes? Do not reheat. I know that recipe pretty well. Chicken. I like chicken. think we're having fish today. Yeah, good luck, Carly. Looking forward to checking it out. Checking my phone. I just see the screen light up, but there's nothing. Just Instagram. Silent show and tell. How can you tell? Is there text? Just make, I mean, I know you'll know, but just be very careful in the music that you use. YouTube are very quick at closing things down for copyright reasons. That's why I never use music. Because one of my friends, he got sort of pulled up about using music, and it's his own music. He's got his own band, and he was using his own music in the background, and they pulled the video and said potential copyright infringement. Now he is a professional musician, so he does have music, and it is copyrighted, but it's his music. It seemed like it happened twice, so he just stopped doing it. Because it takes so long to explain and for them to understand, like, I am the artist that you're listening to. But I suppose they hear excuses all the time, but in his case it was true. Yeah, you have to be very careful with music. I mean, there are sites that provide copyright free and stuff, but again, I just think there could be a chance that YouTube are just going to block it because it's music. I don't know how they check stuff. And music playing in the background, like if you've got like how do you upload with a voiceover instead? Yeah, I mean, I think voiceover is actually better to be honest because it makes it a more personalised station channel, not station. If people at least hear your voice rather than just a instrumental YouTube video. But that's up to you. Yeah, that was the other thing. Like music just playing in the background, you can get pulled up for that as well. I think it happened to Trevor, Kiss My Stained Glass. I saw something he commented. Something was pulled because he was playing. I can't remember a certain song in the background, just background music. I think. Anyway, he was playing music for some reason, and YouTube pulled it. You don't like your recorded voice. Yeah. I think Tammy's the same. Tammy doesn't like to hear herself. But think of it another way, Carly. That's the voice that everybody at work has to listen to. But there again, you probably don't speak English at work, do you? I take it you'd be doing it in English. But I know, people don't like talking in front of people, even although they're not actually there. Just talking and knowing that other people are listening to what you're saying can be um, nerve-wracking. I used to do public talks for a long time, so I've never really had any problem with that. I think the thing is, I mean, there again, maybe it's just, oh, you're a manager. Oh, okay. So that isn't that then. I was thinking maybe it's the, after saying that, I mean, I can only go by your English, like what you type, and your English is perfect. But I know that some people don't like, I mean, some people don't like talking in any language in front of people or knowing that people are going to be listening to them. Some people who are speaking a second language don't like it because they feel that they're not quite 100% in the language and they don't want to mess it up. Um, But the thing I found was if you're talking about a subject that you know what you're talking about, it makes it a lot easier. And you're talking to people who want to hear about the subject. Because with me, it was exotic animals, and the people that came were people who were interested in exotic animals or exotic animal husbandry or whatever it was. So they were already interested in what I was going to talk about. And the same thing, if you've got people coming into your channel looking to see diamond painting stuff. All right, okay. Yeah, but it's at different levels. So I was thinking, yeah, it's just if you're talking about diamond painting, you know what you're talking about. I just found that I never really had a problem because a lot of what I was when I was doing talks, a lot of the time it was answering questions. It was people asking questions, and there's always a chance that they're going to ask something that you don't know. But then I would just say, "That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that, but I'll find out." And then gradually, as you've done more and more and more, I mean, I did public talks for 16 years, I think. And I ended up doing talks at vet schools and stuff. So I'm glad that I had done all that before it, because going up in front of 75 vet students in a amphitheatre with a laptop and a big screen behind me, that would have been nerve-wracking. Or going on live television and getting asked questions and that without any retakes or anything. I mean, a lot of people said it when I was doing the television stuff. Are you not nervous? And I was like, no, not really. But everybody's different. I don't know. Tammy wouldn't do that. Wouldn't like. She doesn't like doing presentations at work, and it's not because she doesn't know her stuff. She just doesn't like doing it. She still has to sometimes. So. So you lived in the UK for half a year and you never tried a Belgian bun. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's it. It's the whole presentation thing. I mean, I think the majority of people don't like doing that sort of thing. Just getting up in front of people. What am I doing? 19. So when do you think the video will be ready? Yeah. Yep. That's management for you. If it's anything like some of the managers I've had in the past, what they'll do is they'll listen to your ideas, give it a few months, and they'll suddenly come up with the idea. If it's a good one. That's happened to me. And then they make it sound as if it was their idea, and then they get their bonus. Managers can be very sneaky people. But then if any of your ideas were going to cost money, yeah, you can forget it. Well, the connection seems more stable than it was because before I changed the channel, it wasn't running as long as this. I mean, that's been 40 minutes and it's been going okay. 3 years ago, I came with an idea. Now someone else is getting credit. Well done. I hope you made that a good one. Yeah, I learned as well. If you've got what you think is a really good idea, don't tell your boss. What you do is put it in writing in an email. So you've got a copy of the date and the time that you sent it and suggested it. And then when they try and claim it, you say, oh, yeah, that's that idea I sent you on July the 14th, 2018, isn't it? Get everything in writing. Even if it doesn't make any difference, at least you know, they know that you know. And they know it's in black and white. Yeah. Yep. Put it all in writing, keep it. And then when it comes to your appraisal, I take it you do that thing, the staff appraisals and things, then you can say, well, yeah, actually, my idea of blah, 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 so and so took it up. And so I think I'm due some credit for that since it was my idea. And here's the email to prove it. That works. Yeah, but you should be able to keep, you should be able to back up emails, like put them on a thumb drive or whatever they call it. Lead software developer. You should develop software like Pattern Keeper for iOS. You'd make a fortune. Not necessarily work related, but you could do it as a hobby. Yeah. You should bring it up when it comes to your appraisal. Just say, this was my idea that you've now taken on board. I think I'm due some credit, as in ka-ching. It's very, very hard to get money out of bosses. Well, learn it. Look, you said lead software developer. You didn't specify. I'm sure you can find everything you need on YouTube. iOS developer beginner's guide. Anyway, this section is, oh, and he drops the drills right at the end. managed not to drop any on the floor, so that was quite good. Finally got promotion to the job I was doing after nearly 2 years. Still don't know what that means. That's ridiculous. I mean, you get a promotion. I mean, it's obvious. If you get a promotion, you should get a pay increase. Because what happens with that is that people just get fed up with the same company and think, okay, I'm going somewhere else and I'm going to take my skill, my experience, and bye-bye. But that's a risk as well, because you never know. It's like jumping into the dark. You don't know if you're going to get another job, if the other company's going to be any good, if you're going to like the people you work beside. A lot to think about. And you've still got bills to pay. Okay, so that is it. I have 2 sections to go, and then Goldie will be finished. Still waiting on a diamond painting coming from Australia. If that doesn't come, I'll be on to my next small one. So we'll see how that goes. So I still don't know about this connection thing. That's 47 minutes. As far as I know, it's been steady all the way, which is much, much, much better than it was before. It ran for 59 minutes the last time. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to head off and have dinner. So thanks for dropping in, Helen and Carly and the other people that are hiding. Yeah, as I said, I had a disaster. I had an 80 by 75 or 75 by 85 fell off the wall yesterday. So I've had to rethink how I use magnetic frames. Yeah, budgets, that's always, always, always the thing. Yeah. I used to work in the civil service in the UK, and it was the same. Budget, 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 all the time. It was the number one reason for not getting a pay rise. Anyway. Thank you. Enjoy your chicken, Carly. And I hope you get over your cold, Helen, soon. And thanks for dropping in. So in the meantime, take care, be safe, and wash your hands.